Alright, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Let me see how many parry ups I got. Got enough. Let's go. The only small change I'm going to make is I'm going to pick up our mace. Hopefully it doesn't put me overweight. Where's... It's one of the only few Dragon Forge weapons I have. The reason I'm picking this up is just in case we run into a Dragonkin. By the way, guys, we are going to fight the Dire Dragonkin this episode. So, yeah, let's get ready for that. Keep moving. Is there anything else I need? Not really. In theory, this will also help me upgrade my stuff. I'm still not wearing a Dragon Forge, all Dragon Forge set yet. Granted, I don't need it, but it's just nice Dragon Forge stuff. So this will be the first of many farming runs. Wait, I think I need to get out of here actually, because I didn't reset 3 days. Yeah. But no, because I didn't kill the. But I did hit those boxes. Yeah, I need to get out of here actually. I need to reset 3 days before I do this. Let me go backwards. Oh crud. Alright, here's what we'll do. There's a faster way to do this. I didn't want to waste the lift stone on that, so I just did this. Yeah, everything's still the same except our mace. See, even my helmet's not even Dragon Forged.
If there is aught I can do, only a stronger will. A will, sir. I would take you there.
Sir. I should actually look at my my items to see if I've got the possibility to already get a mage breaker. So the reason I'm farming bitter black weapon level 2s is for honestly all the elemental weapons. They're all good except for the strider one, honestly. The short bow, rather. The short bows they're bad, but the everything else is amazing. I guess no, the shield's okay because it does do holy. Although, in my opinion, none of the weapons should do holy, but I'll accept it. Oh yeah, the magic bow is trash too. The magic bow is absolutely the worst element it could have been. The only way it could have been worse is probably ice. If it was ice, it would have been worse than what it is now. But that is so random. Like, because if there's two elements that magic archers do not need, it's ice and it's ice and lightning. So they picked one of the two worst elements for it. Holy would have been okay. It wouldn't have been amazing, but would have been okay just because the holy attack with magic bows isn't all that great for actually hitting things, especially targeted damage. I still wouldn't have been too happy, but that would have been kind of the middle of the road option. Fire would have been alright just because Explosive Rivet isn't that amazing of an attack. Like, yes, it's good, it's great, right? It's great. Especially if you come on now. Especially if you have the wow, they're actually pretty aggressive. Especially if you have the opportunity to make those rivets explode. But when I think about, hey, okay, move. Oh, you didn't see me that time. See, that's why you don't run. So I could go get another Nebula Cape. There's absolutely no reason to do that. And I'm going to explain why. I need to stop running. Sauce. Just pure sauce, guys. Pure sauce. Don't at me. I'm working with it. Yeah. Fire would have been alright. Just because the explosive series requires you to get close to the enemy or get upon close to the enemy to set it off. Or basically be butt buddies with an archer, a physical archer. Whereas your other skills allow you to stay at range for the most part, which is why I like them. There's not anything up here that I'm just missing for the sake of missing, right? Wait, where's my lipstone?
Seem best we were thankful we haven't all simply been cast into the abyss directly. Either he's the sporting sort, or he lacks a surety to his purpose. Perhaps he's simply waiting for someone like you. A feisty challenger to come and unseat him. Now, will you have a look? What'll it be?
Yeah, I am missing a lipstone. What's going on with that? That is really weird. Why didn't it... I guess I didn't have the time correct, so it didn't respawn to lipstone. Okay. Well, that's not encouraging. Because that means there's a good chance that those chests down there haven't respawned either. But we'll go see. Seeing is believing after all. By the way, if you want another set of gleam bangles, you just have to open the door with the skeleton key. I know. How do you always see me? Golly. Just... How are you seeing me? But dark would have been amazing, because if we had a dark magic bow, and I know I talked about this at length earlier, if we had a dark magic bow, okay. Actually, this is stupendous. Actually, this is not the weapon I want to use for this, though, so... Can I swap right now? No. Look at that pathetic damage. Now, I know you guys are going to say, hey, we've seen you use Almace before against the Gore Cyclops, and it didn't work that well, so why is it going to work better this time? My answer to that question is character magic. Character magic is actually a part of these sword spells that Mystic Knight uses. Unlike the purely melee damage that I was doing with, actually, I can take care of him quicker than that. I'm just going to drop down. Oh wow, he can still reach. Alright, so now we'll just go... Honestly, Demon's Parry will be enough for this. Because I'm not doing any damage with So you see that damage? That's pure Demon's Parrot. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. Dodge that shit. Oh. I'm just thinking to myself how smart it would have been if I did something as simple as use Blessed Riposte. Oh, I was... Alright. This is just me being bad at the game. Okay, cool. I can kind of... Nope. Wow. Do I not have the stability to stop that? He's gonna run at me. No, he's not. Oh, that's the first time your heart opened. Wow, that means I was doing drastically... There. He's dead. I 100% believe he's dead. Let's see if he's dead. Hey, nice. Firedrake Fang. Firedrake Fang. Ooh. Double Dragon Forge, I'll take it. Bright Amber Scale, that's kind of what I was looking for. Triple Dragon Forge. Guys, let's go. Let's freaking go. Triple Dragon Forge, and I think I got a few rare drops. Is it the Dragon Fang, Dragon Scoot that's rare? I forgot what the rare item is. Anyway, I want to move this way before something nasty appears. Okay. So let's start here. Rift by Crystal, meaningless. Remember, we want to farm as many of these level 2s as possible. And the best time to farm them is right now, before we fight Daimon the first time. Because the boxes aren't that bad for them. Tuh. Also, I did make a mistake last time I was down here. The Sage's Hood is not something that I had. I do have the Golden Lion Helm, but I do not have the Sage's Hood yet. That is a only get from chest item. Why am I? That I did not get from a chest, so I need to get it. The reason I thought I had it was because I have the Sage's Robe, but that came with another hood, the Crowned Hood I think it is, which is weird. I wish they didn't make it confusing like that. I wish they would just made it like Sage's Robe and Sage's Hood, and then they did the Philosopher's Robe and then the Crowned Hood, and then they just swapped the color palettes for the hoods. But no, they had to make it confusing. Okay, I think I'm just going to advance a couple flashes, because I think that's all it is right now. So I'm off on flashes. It shouldn't be that hard for me to get level 2. A weapon. I've gotten other stuff. It would behoove me to start the next fight I have with the Firedrake with Blessed Riposte on my weapon. And probably it would behoove me as well to start with, there we go, weapon 2. Next. Then you just hit both these boxes for weapon 2s. Yeah, I'm going to continue this series, guys, until I am fully kitted out on all possible vocations. That means you're going to see a lot of me hitting chests for level 3s. You're going to see a lot of me begging for pawns. I don't know if I'm going to stream myself on Reddit, hitting up the Pawn Guild or whatever, hitting up Discord. Like, yo, rent my pawn. She's crappy and I haven't set her alignment up yet. I am going to set up my alignment before I start renting my pawn out actively, by the way. I could have been doing it all game, but know. But I said earlier in the game that I was not going to. I forgot when I was going to start renting pawns out. I forgot when I was going to. I said it in a very early episode. Now I forgot when I was actually supposed to start renting pawns. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I do not know when I'm supposed to start renting pawns. Okay, come on now. Novelty level 2 is like the most useless cursed item of them all. Besides maybe gear level 1. I'm not sure if gear level 1's that useless actually. I don't know if it has bands attached to it. Let me check. Let me, just to verify my claim that novelty level 2 is the most useless cursed item. Where's gear level 1? That's gear 3. Dagger's band. Yeah, you can get Dagger's band from gear 1. That makes gear 1 more useful than novelty level 2. Novelty level 2 literally has nothing you can use as far as I remember. Bitter Black novelty level 2. Look at that. It's one of the first things that pops up. It's even before armor level 3. That's how ridiculous it is. The only thing you get from it of use of value is Scroll of Adhesion, as far as I can tell, and maybe Scroll of Tenacity. I think Tenacity is a really good one, right? Unlocks to augment Tenacity. Yeah. So you can get Tenacity or you can get Adhesion, basically. What's Acquisition do? I forgot. Gather mine items? No. Okay. Now, the question is, can you get that same thing? Well, granted, level 3 can give you the same thing with gear. I would say gear is better. I would say gear is strictly better than novelty level 2. All forms of gear. Um, Bitter Black. I'm sorry, guys. I just got off on a tangent, but I really want to know novelty level 3. So is Adhesion. Yep, it's there. And Tenacity is. Yep, both of those are there. So there's no reason you should ever want to specifically farm gear or novelty level 2 at all. Alright, please don't spawn a carrion. Please. Pretty please. Just don't. It's free Diamond. Just be nice to me. I say that because sometimes they do. Especially post Diamond. So these boxes, both of these boxes, have the opportunity to get you a Sage's Hood. So I'm just going to hit both of them. Go Lion Helm. Nope. Auspicious Incense. Nope. Gold Lion Helm is a rare drop, but it's not. I already have it, number 1, and it's not the drop I want. I got a super lucky Gold Lion Helm drop in. No, I think I bought it. I got a super lucky drop for Molten Boots while I was in the Everfall that I wasn't even planning on. Ooh, well, first try on that box. Second try on that box, really, but first try of these 2 boxes. Alright. On this one, we want. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, Auspicious Incense, that works. Okay. Now that we've got those, we can lift stone out of here. I wonder if any of these boxes drop lift stones, by the way. If they do, I'll farm one real quick. Normally they're not that bad. Spire Scant Mercy. Pre-Diamond. So I only have box 1 or 2 left, so it has to be one of those that drops it. Nope. Nothing. The best I can get is a Rift Polycrystal number 2 in the back corner here. Sucks that I can't pick those bodies up. I'll throw them at things. Wish me luck. Rift Polycrystal. Try one. This is something I used to do a lot when I would farm down here. I would always grab a Rift Polycrystal. Hey, first try, good luck. You do want to pick these up as often as possible because every little bit counts. When you start talking about getting those armor level 3s and how much it costs to get all of the armor level 3 equipment, it really does start costing you a lot of RC, like in the millions of RC to do it. And that's why when you go through a new game plus, it's incredibly important for you to get all your From Different Skies turned in as well. You don't have to redo. Gosh. This is a terrible idea. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. I'm not running upstairs. Running upstairs is a no. That's a no for me, dog. We'll blow the lift stone. Alright. Now we have 0 lift stones, except for 1 in storage. Life has gotten hard.
I must believe only a stronger if there is aught
That's our last lift zone. That's our last spare.
Only a strong prey. Only a strong if there is.
Alright, let's go downstairs and hope we see a different kind of dragonkin down there, by the way. We'll just head on back. Gotta remember not to give away my Luna Knives, because those are my curatives.
If there is aught I can.
So instead of resting for weapon level 2s. I know I always start a sentence and break away from it because I'm thinking out loud. What was I gonna say? Shoot. Oh man, I'm terrible, guys. I am so terrible at this. Yeah, I should try streaming. Yeah, no, I don't think I should.
If there is aught I can, only a stronger.
All right, let's go to Cassius.
I would take you.
Let's rest for 4 days. I think that was what I was going to say. I'm going to rest for 4 days so I don't accidentally miss the lift stone that's supposed to be down there. There we go. Unless it's having more than 3 days to respawn. If that's what's happening, because I'm pre-diamond, it's taking more than 3 days to respawn. I'm not used to that. I know in post-diamond for sure, it's definitely a 3-day respawn. But it could just be that I spent so long downstairs last time that it took that long to respawn. 1. Oh, yeah, I forgot to, I could do it when I get back to Bitter Black. I forgot to get Sanctuary. Sanctuary is not that big of a deal yet. It becomes a much bigger deal when you're, number one, my defenses are good, so I'm not really always in the red. I'm just not. And the enemies that can take me to red, like Living Armor, half of its damage is magical. Firedrakes, they hit you with fire, you die. So it's not like there's an easy answer for half the things that take you to red. Most of the time, you end up using something like, it's like, Sanctuary ends up being very useful against Daimon, its first version, if you're good enough at dodging his icicles, because that's mostly what's going to hit you, is his icicles. But if you're good enough at dodging that, then Sanctuary can pretty much carry you through his first form, as long as you don't scuff the end game once he's staggered. If you scuff the end game and you let him get back up after his stagger, then he's going to blow you away. And it's just that simple. You really have to have the damage to kill him once he's staggered, or you're kind of just screwed, because he starts quick casting sorcerer level spells. And when I say quick casting, I mean faster than you can cast an angle. He's going to cast Sayism on you and Belide on you, and it's just not going to be good for you. Fortunately, he doesn't cast Maelstrom, but I'm sure that was because somebody playtested and said, hey, this kind of sucks. We shouldn't give him that skill. Like, it's
Only
already
a
bad enough that
stronger
we gave
will.
the
If
pawns
there is
that
aught I
skill.
can
We
do,
shouldn't give the
sir.
final boss that skill. Honestly, they should have gave the final boss that skill just to make it that much harder. At least his second form, they should have gave Daimon V2 that that uh that version, or Awakened Daimon as the wiki likes to call him. Oh nice. I have a little bit extra too. So Sanctuary, my sanctuary. Alright. And then the last thing I need for Mystic Knight, and we'll see if I have enough time to get it, is Holy Fury, which is going to take 7,500. But we'll see if we get there. Because I'm not wearing a discipline ring anymore. We can always go back and get it. Most of our classes are fully kitted out, so I'm not too worried about it. Um, I'm not going to equip
If there is
Sanctuary
aught
because
can
I
do,
like my
sir.
defenses. I feel like my defenses are good enough for what I'm doing.
Only a stronger will. A will prayed.
Okay, cool. I'm going to swap back to Ascalon for now. Ascalon's kind of my do everything weapon. And then if I need to go up against the Frostwyrm, I'll swap to this. If I need to go up against the Firedrake, I'll swap to this. And if I need to go up against the Thunderwyvern, I'll figure it out. I think Ascalon might actually be the best choice in that category. Yeah, Ascalon's probably the actual. So yeah, Thunderwyvern, Frostwyrm, Firedrake, and that. And normally, what I end up doing with Mystic Knight is I end up getting one weapon of every type. So you get your staff, which is normally rusted, but this time it's going to be Violet White because I don't have a rusted. I do have a Dragon Forge rusted staff, I think actually. I have a 3-star rusted staff actually. No, it's a Silver Forge rusted staff. I have a Silver Forge rusted staff. I should probably use that. That might probably make my life a little bit easier too. But I don't have the ability to. Hmm. I'm thinking about it. I do have the Silver Forge versus staff. Maybe I should use that instead of Violet White here. Yeah, I'll use that. Let me go back. I'm getting the Silver Forge versus staff. So we're going to use the Silver Forge versus staff.
Only a strong. If there is aught I can do. If there is aught I. If there is aught I.
As soon as I started explaining, I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Why am I not using that? I should totally be using that.
If there
It's
is
Silver Forged
aught
already.
pray.
I should be using it. Okay, cool. For Thunder, it's Calibogue. Calibogue has the highest Thunder damage. For Ice, it's Magebreaker, obviously. For Fire, it's Font of Fire, surprisingly. Um, and Font of Fire is actually your strongest magic Mystic Knight weapon up until you actually beat the dragon. So put that in your hat. Gee whiz knowledge. And it's also the highest magic mace, or it's the highest magic weapon that primary weapon besides you. It's the highest magic sword or mace that a Mystic Knight can use. Let me put it that way. Now, if you compare it to Magebreaker, Magebreaker's damage is going to be better in most cases just because Magebreaker has way more strength. But Font of Fire's magic is higher. So if you're talking about fighting a Living Armor's phantasmal form, or a creature where you're just not going to do any physical damage to it anyway for some reason. Like, let's say you have a really low strength build and you're fighting Daimon and you've enchanted yourself with Holy, because that's what you should do. All that damage from Font of Fire, that high magic damage, is going to translate into Holy, and that's when you're going to be using it for your magic cannons. And then you start doing that trick I do all the time. You know, that type of stuff. What else? So I said fire, I said thunder is Calibogue, I said ice is Almace. Um, Light is going to be Cursed Light, which is a sword. So far we've got 2 swords and 2 maces, right? And then here's the thing: there is no dark weapon at all that is a sword or a mace. But one of your best melee moves as a Mystic Knight is going to be Abyssal Anguish. It is just so freakishly good. And part of why this class is so strong in all of its forms. So that kind of covers your dark requirement pretty well. I wasn't planning on you seeing me. Out of the way. Oh, you're kidding me. There you go, swing. I've been saucy. I've been saucy for the last 3 times straight. Consistently saucy. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, we're doing good here. We're doing really good. Oh, yeah, I can't talk and play at the same time. That's why I suck as a streamer. Like, imagine if I could have all these theories and all this conversation going on while I'm actively playing the game. It would be so amazing. Yes. Okay, got our list on this time, so we're not missing anything this time. Great. Trying to pick up the rat. Come here. I could probably pick it up. Pick. No. Pick it. I can pick it up. It's trying to hit me? No? Yeah, this is a safe area. You can't hit me, stupid.
Rather cozy. Now, will you have it? Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it is cozy. This is like the one area where as soon as I reach it... Well, honestly, as soon as I reach the lower part of that staircase in the previous area, my blood pressure drops dramatically. Put this one away. And this is how we start. Actually, no, we can't put this one away. Because we're going to use it. Darn it. I wish you could combine multiple lift stones, or multiple fairy stones into lift stones. It would make going to Grand Soren every once in a while worthwhile.
Wouldn't it be? Now.
I don't think I have to do anything. Am I happy with my setup? Probably. Like I said, the main thing I need to do is make sure that I'm using the right weapon, and I also pre-buff before the battle. And also that I jump into the water. Jumping into the water is very important, guys. Make sure you do it every time you're speed running or you're just farming in general. The brine increases your jumping into the brine increases your increases your RNG, and then get poisoned by random spiders, because that's also extraordinarily effective. So that was on purpose. The reason I did that is I'm hoping that death isn't going to spot me. Never mind. I was hoping if I didn't roll, it would be quiet enough that he didn't hear me, but I don't think that's a possibility. I think you're just kind of it is what it is there. Okay. So what are we dealing with this time? I don't hear anything, but I'm going to go ahead and buff up anyway. So this is one of the few rift stones that I would actually repair, because it does have its purpose, in my opinion. Oh, great. Another Firedrake. If that's the case, then let me move backwards. Because both of my buffs go away once I do this. I should probably wait till I see what I'm facing before I buff up, huh? That'd probably make a little bit more sense. Oh, look at you. Why is your head all exposed? Okay, this is annoying. I need you to fall. Not like half fall. Okay. Hopefully we get the full effect. And again, do what we can. Oh, that didn't work. Man, I'll just run away from you. There you go. A little early there. A little late there, it looks like. Oh, missed. Oh, no. My Buster Riposte is out. Yep. Go look at that. Getting smoked. So, the thing about spawning into these, that the enemy isn't necessarily set in stone once you... As soon as you arrive in here, the enemy is set in stone after, what you call it. The enemy isn't set in stone until you save again. So that could have been a Frostwyrm or whatever else, but it's not this time. So we're just gonna go do this, and then Abyssal Anguish as well. Why don't you come the wrong way? Alright, so this time I should have way more time on the clock, because I didn't waste time. Alright, so in this case, I am going to do this. I'd rather rebuff than anything else. Come on, give it to me. I might have to just go ahead and start buff upping up. There we go. Finally got it. Gosh, that's annoying. We love to see it. Too early? No. It's literally only running backwards to beat that. Do I beat it? I guess I'll just do this. But he's gonna hit me with his claw. I knew it. Oh, shoot. I'm in a bad spot. Oh man! I'm in a really bad spot. I was trying to bless it right past. Come on now, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a really bad spot. Like a super bad spot. I don't know what to do. I need to... I need time. No, I need you to try to grab me. Try to grab me, you stupid mother... There we go. That's a good dragon. That's like the most amount of time you can get out of him. And that slows him down significantly, so I can set up that up and get hit anyway. I'll take it. I'm pretty sure I'll finish him here. Because even if that doesn't hit his heart, this will. And then it's just hitting his heart. A little rudimentary, but it works. Did I actually Dragon Forge everything I had on last time? I actually did, yeah. I didn't get the bright... Oh, there we go. Now I have the bright amber scale. That's what I wanted to see. I think the only thing I'm missing is the scoot. I think the scoot you have to break the wings for, and I haven't broken the wings yet. But typically that would happen when you have... I think when you have a sorcerer in your party who would do that. I think it's a wing piece. Don't quote me on that, guys. Nope. Okay, that's not a good jumping off point. That's why I stand behind the boxes, normally. I'm going to go back upstairs after I finish this and then see if I can get other stuff from him. Here we go. Weapon 2. See if we can get the other dragons to spawn. Did he drop a weapon 2 for me? I think he did, right? No, he dropped something else. A weapon 1. Weapon 1s are kind of trash. They're literally just... Honestly, weapon 1s might be the most useless thing. I would call them the most useless thing if... No, I'll call them the most useless thing. Because if you can kill the Earth Dragon, you have no need for a weapon 1 at all. Especially if you're trying to fight a Firedrake, what is a weapon 1 going to do for you? Like, really? What is a weapon 1 going to do for you? Like, by the time you get to this point in the game, you need to be getting weapon 2 cat quality stuff. And granted, I am still using an Dragon weapon. What am I using? Dragon weapon, a buyable from Caxton, which is the one I actually used, but it's in the Firedrake's weakness, so it worked. This is a weapon 1. But as you can see, when I tried to actually use it against the Firedrake, it did not work at all. It was pathetic. So yeah, you don't want weapon 1s anymore at this point in the game. You want to start getting into weapon 2s. So it's really weird that the creatures that you're fighting are dropping weapon 1s when the weapon 1s don't even work against those same creatures. Anyway, that's just me complaining about nothing. Because you don't really fight creatures to farm weapons in the first place, especially not drakes. You don't fight creatures to farm anything, honestly. Wait, that was what I wanted. I almost just reset on the item I actually cared about. Okay, let's see if this area resets and gives me a different creature to fight. Hope it's not a living armor. I don't want to fight living armor right now. I will fight living armor if it wants me to, but I want to actually fight a Frostwyrm. Or a Thunderwyvern, even. I'm actually kind of wondering what that's going to be like. Alright, let's see. Did it swap over? No swap? Alright, just to make sure that's not random, I'm going to go back and come back. The reason I'm not entering the Fallen City is because you enter the Fallen City the first time, and it's absolutely empty, which means that you're free to farm. You leave it and you re-enter it, and then it's filled with Strigoi. Alright, this time I got a different creature, so I think... Let me check. I think that's a Frostwyrm. But it might be a living armor, I can't really tell. So I'm just going to move towards the side. That's a Frostwyrm. Just going to move backwards here. Alright, cool. I am heavy right now, so this is not like the best time to be fighting. I'm also halfway through my health bar, so I need to make this quick. Now, this BBI level 1 weapon, this Everfall top tier weapon, because that's what it is, it would be the strongest mace in the game if this was Dragon's Dogma, no Dark Descent. But then after Dragon's Dogma Dark Descent, the dragon weapons that you actually get for being a dragon got stronger than these. And also, in Dark Descent, they have released a whole bunch of weapons that are stronger than these, right? Like, I don't think there's a mace that you can get from the Dragon, but they did release the Mage Breaker, the Shooting Star, and the what's the last one? What's the last one? Oh, I forgot already. The strongest mace in the game. Version Madness. So that's 4 different maces. This one for me, the strongest mace in the game, to have the 5th strongest in an expansion pack. And it's even worse if you're talking about the strongest longsword, because then you have to account for the fact that the Dragon also has different stuff as well. But I don't know. I think all the Dragon weapons got buffed as well. So just keep that in mind. That's why I said, and at the 5th strongest, as its 5th strongest weapon in the game, it's not strong enough to beat Firedrakes. Probably not good enough. It wasn't good enough to handle a It wasn't good enough to handle Elder Ogre without buffs. Even, it wasn't strong enough to handle Firedrake with buffs. That's how bad it was. Like, even with buffs, it was just not going to work. So we're going to do the same thing we did before. But it'll be more than enough for a Frostwyrm, because Frostwyrms have significantly lower defense. So we're not even trying to worry about... Yeah, we don't want that to go off. See? And he's down. So what we're going to do is actually start casting magic. Alright, so before this goes off, I'm actually gonna... Ooh, I'm kind of low on parry apps. But since I am using magic, I'm going to pop this. And since this is also a half physical spell, I'm also going to pop that. That works quite well. Levels him again, and we'll do the same thing. And he should be very close to dying after that. Oh, we got the scoot that time. Let me check the let me check to see if it's a wingtip piece. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all, honestly. Silver Dragon Pelt, I haven't got one of those yet. Bright Azure Skill, okay, that's a good drop from it. Dragon Horn. Dragon Horn again. I think... Ooh, gear level 3. Nice, we love to see it. Okay, I don't think those boxes reset. Yeah, those boxes don't reset. So let's go back upstairs and we'll come back and hope that we get the Thunderwyvern pattern now. So there's 4 possible bosses pre-Daimon. The Firedrake, obviously, the Frostwyrm, the Thunderwyvern, and then also the last one is the last possibility you can get is the living armor again. Like I said, I don't want to fight the living armor again. Not because I'm afraid of living armor or whatever, it's just that I would rather not fight it. Because I've already shown you guys how to fight it after losing twice, but I did show you guys how to fight it. Nothing over here. I'm walking slow to conserve my stamina because I'm lacking the stamina. See how slow it's growing. At this point, it might just be a... No, we'll fight him very heavy. I wish I brought my stone wall earring with me. Am I literally jumping faster than I'm walking? I am. I am literally jumping faster than I'm walking. This is the new roll. This is the new dodge roll. Playing a melee class or sorcerer. If you're playing a melee class or a mage, basically if you don't have dodge roll and you're very heavy, this is the move. Just jump. Just look at the difference. We moving. And it's still free for stamina, so no harm, no foul there. Is it not going to spawn? Anything new? Looks like it might not spawn anything new again. That sucks. Alright, well... That's not what Wiki said it would do. Maybe it only gives you two per every 3 days. Oh, that would make this a gamble. I don't like that. Do I really think this is Bennett trying to respawn the Firedrake or the Frostwyrm, though? Because right now it should be a coin flip between it being empty because I already killed the Firedrake and Frostwyrm, or it having the living armor and Thunderwyvern. So it should be a 1 in 2 chance of those possibilities. Oh, nope, I just heard something. Alright, looks like we... And that sounded like a Drake, so that means we got the Thunderwyvern here. Which means that I actually should be swapping weapons over to Ascalon for this. Alright, so the Thunderwyvern... I've never fought him in here, honestly. I think he likes to stay up in the air still. So... I'm not sure if Blessed Riposte is going to help against him. That's my biggest concern. I'm not sure Blessed Ride Pass is going to help. Because he does like to stay up in the sky all the freaking time. The biggest deal with him is just getting to his back and taking care of him from there. It's really going to be that simple. Yeah. And then also dealing with the fact that I don't have stamina. That's going to suck. Actually, the fact that I don't have stamina means... And I don't have buffs for my... I need way more Demon's Periapts. Yeah. I don't have buffs. I'm going to use Dragon's Presence here because I don't have buffs for Demon's Periap. So I might as well get the most I can out of Conquerors. Alright, let's go for it. Wait. Almost forgot. I don't think this is going to help, but I'm going to try it. We'll see. Abyssal Anguish should help. You know what probably will help the most? If I actually use Rusted Staff here. Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of... Is it not working? Golly, how high is his defenses? How high are his defenses? With 4 Demon's Periapts, that's not working. Okay, I kind of screwed up then. I didn't expect him to be that tanky. Oh man. I don't know if I can knock him out of the sky. Can you fall? What is up with this guy? I could just back you into a corner here and just beat up your tail, right? Like I said, I've never fought him here, so I don't know what to do. All I know is I don't have the stamina for this. Okay, hold up. Actually, I could just quick kill. I got an idea. I have an idea. Based on what I just did. Based on exactly what I just did here. I don't need anything except Abyssal Anguish. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Back him up. Dang, he slipped through the rocks there. Like, I'm just trying to back you into a corner. I'm not trying to roll past you either. So I can't even do damage to his tail normally. Okay. I'm gonna have to reset again. But I'm gonna finish this out. Oh, come on up. Okay, let's get it. Oh, I already had those. Whoa. We got one shot, one opportunity to seize everything we ever wanted. One chance. Would you let it slip away? No. Stop it. Swing already, stupid. Dang. There you go. Knock him out of the sky. You got less than a minute left. Your damage isn't that good. Alright, we're going to need some stamina. We're lacking the stamina. Hopefully this will get it done. No. Swing! Swing, bada 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 bada. Swing! There we go. Good thing my placement was like immaculate, or this would be really problematic. Swing one more time. There we go. Okay, we got it done. Cool, I don't have to reset. Unless I didn't get what I was looking for. I got the Vera Dragon Scale. Nice, 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 nice. Thunderwyvern Scoop? Probably not, because I didn't do actual damage to him. I just hit his heart the entire time. But, you know. Maybe you do get it. I'm not sure if you get it from doing damage to him or if you get it from just killing him. I'm not sure at all. Oh, another bright Virid skill. Yeah, I keep thinking Virid is Virid means it's good, but no, it's brights that are good. So I don't think I have a bright amber. No, I have a bright amber. I have a bright azure. I have all three brights. Good. Cool, 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 cool. I have all three of the Dragonkin special stuff, except for the Scoot for the other two. But okay. We are finito here. We've done it all. Oh, I thought my game froze for a second. I was like, what the heck just happened? All right. Let's go back to the top. I'm not super worried about
Only as strong if there is.
well, let's see if I got Magebreaker. First and foremost, that's kind of the most important thing to check. Did I get Magebreaker?
If there is odd.
Left stone, that's fine. And I just put Lunanize away because I always do.
If there is odd I can.
I didn't heal once. That's what's so great about this. I don't think I healed at all the entire time. That's fine.
If there is odd, only a stronger will pray. I'm only a stronger will. A will is your. If there is odd.
So if I learned anything from that experience, it's that I currently need Demon Periapps a lot more than I need Conqueror's Periapps. Like, ridiculously more. Like, I just need the strength boost. Excuse me, not strength boost. The magic boost right now. Forgive me. So I would say if I wanted to do that again, it would take like 16 to get it done. And then for these, I kind of need them for all three. But honestly, the Frostwyrm is so fast that I probably could get away with not using it for the Frostwyrm at all. I'm not sure though. Because I definitely need 2 for the Firedrake. And then another, I would prefer to have 2 for the Thunderwyvern. Yeah, I'm gonna try to learn how to do it without. That would be my next challenge is to do it without the the magic boost for the Frostwyrm, and I want to see how much damage that would do in comparison. Because I know with double boosting it was incredibly fast, but I think without double boosting it might be significantly slower. Like to the point where I would want to have the boost. Okay. There's nothing else I can do with her. I'm gonna go back.
Only a stronger will. A will as yours can.
Oh, actually, no. Let's save here, and then I'm going to swap vocations for a second just to see what we got. Let me see. Bitter Black Weapon level 2. I'm pretty sure I only need to go red. But I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm going to double check. Yeah, blues literally only give you staffs, and yeah. Reds are kind of over flooded. Everything about being red in this game is hard. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 versus 4. You have 10 possibilities from a bitter black weapon level 2 if you're a red vocation, versus the 4 for a blue, versus the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a yellow. So the next highest vocation color is half. And then after that is only 4 attempts. Yeah, that's ridiculous. They should have put the, I think they should have put the magic shield and the magic bow. Well, maybe not the magic bow. I think they should at least put the magic shield into blue. And then what else could you have done there? And Mage Breaker in the blue. That would have gave blue 6. That would have gave red 8. Maybe Curse Bite into yellow. That would make it 7, 6, 6. Yeah, I would have tried to even them out like that. Where that's half my RC. Twin Paler sucks. Very good. Very good. I like that. Meh. Gosh. Okay, that's good. Sucks. I got literally nothing of use from this entire. Well, no, that's not true. It looks like number 4 was the Twinner thing, so I can keep that. So what I suggest you do when you do purifications is you kind of keep a notebook, or I know people don't use paper anymore nowadays, but keep like a notepad in your phone or whatever, and just like write down what you're getting, and that way you can come back, go to another vocation, and see, am I getting better results from different vocations? Because I don't want the Twin Paler, I don't care about it. I don't want Purge Buckler, I don't care about it. I don't want, well, I want one copy of Purge Buckler eventually, but we'll see if I get something better. I do want Bolt Bringer. I do want that. I don't want Curse Bite because there's a Devil's Bane that's even better. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't want Grass's Flamberge because it's a worse version of the whatever that sword is. The long sword. That's the ultimate long sword. So I don't want the worst version of the Bitter Black weapon level 3s. I just want the strongest weapons. I just want the. I really just want the enchanted weapons. Just keeping it real, keeping it 1000% honest. Boltbringer is good for certain things, especially if you're trying to bring down ghosts. But it obviously would fail against Phantasms, but it would probably be pretty decent against Garms. Maybe not as great as just using your normal weapon if you have Devil's Nail, but it's still. Or actually, what is that weapon called? I cannot remember what is it called? Whatever the ultimate longsword is called, whatever the strongest longsword in the game is called, because obviously when you're facing Garm, you want to be using slash damage. Yeah, but Boltbringer would be great against Garm to an extent, and then it'd be great against not living armor. It'd be great against what's the other thing that's weak to electricity? Elder Ogre. And I've killed a living armor with this before. It does have very high stats because it is a level 2 weapon, obviously. As far as longswords go, it has the second highest combination of stats in the game. That doesn't mean that those stats are allocated well. It just means it has the second highest combination. But those stats do tend to just carry you. So, yeah, I don't like what I got out of this pull, except for the Twinner Fang. The Twinner Fang is the only thing that, besides the Boltbringer and Twinner Fang, I don't care about anything I got out of that pull. So, for this pull, I would write Boltbringer on whatever it was, 7, Twinner Fang on 4. I remember Twinner Fang on 4. And then I'll just keep going about my day. For now, and that's why it's important to set that checkpoint before you start doing stuff like this. I'm gonna go to cast for this.
I'm only a stronger will. A will, sir. I would take you.
It's mad daylight outside. Yeah, based on the damage I was doing to that Thunderwyvern, I really need to be able to use Ascalon against it. That's what I'm figuring out. And here's the thing, I don't know if Ascalon's damage is going to be higher. I'm hoping it will. Because I could do literally no damage to that Thunderwyvern until I was on its back. I was doing like maybe 15 damage to it. Like, you can barely see that health bar move at all.
What can I do you for? You seem tired. So be it.
And that was with boosters, so it's just ridiculous. But okay, I'm pretty much set up. I am going to try to do a little bit more farming next time. I do want to see what it takes for me to get a Mage Breaker, because that is the weapon I want, and I intend to go into battle against Daimon with the Mage Breaker. I will be going into battle against him with that. If not that, then no, it'll be Mage Breaker because I don't have the stuff I need to. I would need to basically beat death when I'm not set up at all for it in order to get the stuff I need for handling.
I'm only a strong. If there is.
In order to get the stuff I need to upgrade Font of Fire high enough to make it relevant.
If there is aught I can do, say.
Speaking of Fonts of Fire, should I be using that against the Firedrake here? No, that's one more weapon, and I'm really heavy already.
If there is aught I can do.
I think. The main problem is I don't normally want to run around with this many parry-apps and this much stuff on me. But since I am solo, I kind of need to. I really don't need an Ogre Bone. Ogre Bone is for sorcerers, really. And mages. I'm not sure if these are helping. But it feels like I'm at the bare minimum of, like, this is pretty lightweight. All this stuff is really lightweight. It's just that, it's because I don't have leg strength. Okay, let's see what I can do with my setup to not be heavy. Do I just forego the staff and then replace the staff? Even if I replace the staff with a weapon, it's still going to be heavy. Yeah, and Curse Light as well, actually.
If there is aught I can do. Oh.
Alright. Here's one thing I do want to do before the episode is over. I do want to actually Dragon Forge the Font of Fire. So, since we are in post-game, we do have the ability to do that, so let's go and do that. Guess where we're going? Chamber of Distress.
The maker, have your pick. What will it be?
Yeah, there's no reason to get rid of Almace yet.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come on.
Me, I'm iron. The master works all. You can't go wrong. The master works all.
Necrophagus Loin, and I am super low on those. You know where I'd have to go to get more of those? Actually, no. No. I do have access to the Everfall. We can kind of farm them really fast. What are they called? Bloated Undead? Chubby Undead? Let me just type in Necrophagus Loin. Necrophagus Loin. Stout Undead, that's what they're called. And you can find them in the Chamber of Hope or the Chamber of Resolution. Alright, where are those chambers? Hope is the last chamber on the bottom. And Resolution is like the last chamber on the top. So it's like towards the bottom of the Everfall. I want to see what those chambers look like. Hellhounds and Stout Undead. Okay, I already don't want to be there. What about Resolution? Stout Undead and Undead Warriors. Resolution sounds a lot more fun. It just has 3 ogres in it as well. But we don't really care about ogres. That's number 14. So let's go down there and try to get how many? 3 or 4. 4, so let's go down there and try to get 5. So as always, I start my count at 8. That's 10, 11, and next one's going to be 14. There we go. Did I take damage? Nope. Look. This is my frame perfect blood splat. I'm so ill with it. I hit, but I don't hit. I don't know if it's actually frame perfect, but it feels frame perfect. You try doing it on purpose and see how it works out for you. I hate you. Alright, so what we're going to do here is... Stop it. That's another $30,000 right there, or $40,000, depending on how I approach it. I just realized how nice the Airfall is to you compared to Bitter Black Island. It just gives you random hard spot sauces all over the place. That's one. Honestly, I probably should have reset when I didn't get... Like, why am I working so hard for... Get stout upon. I'm probably going to reset this area because I literally only got one more. And I probably should have got a lot more than that. I probably could have saved scum one from that first group that I fought, one from this group, and one from this group coming up. Or even killed this guy, got this, backed up. Yeah, I could have gotten way more loins if I just played it. But I didn't know what I was getting into exactly, so that's why I did it this way. Alright, we'll go backwards. Okay. In this particular case, I kind of want to end this quickly, so... Let's go ahead and get these guys going. I'm surprised it actually beat me during that charge. Alright, this one. That's 2, actually. Nice. We'll save here. Why did his body fly like that? Alright, anyway, let's move forward. Take our sauces. Alright, so we got 2 out of 5 we need. Yeah, if we're not getting a necrophagous loin from this group, we can just go ahead and finish it. As the YouTubers would say, delete yourself. Don't waste time. There we go, we got one. Starting to be deja vu with the Elder Ogre episode. They're kind of hard to see on the ground. I could turn on my lantern to make it easier to see them, but I think we got them all. That was 4, right? So we just need one more. Or that was 5. We're good to go. I'll go get this group as well, just to be a completionist, because there's no ogre protecting them over here. Do it a bang. Do it a bang. No, don't be running up on me. Pop goes the weasel. You're not getting your necrophagous loin just for doing that? Imagine what you could have been if you didn't try to attack me. Imagine what you could have done with your life. You could have been anything. Anything in the world. Except Kareem. That is a Wu-Tang reference. Yes, it is. And I quote, but back to you, Maybelline Queen, let's make a team. You can have anything in this world except Kareem.
Have your pick. What will it be?
I probably don't need 20 of these. I probably at most will use 10 of them in a really bad fight. 17-17 was probably... Darn it! I always do that! Just on reflex. I'm really not used to not putting away my Lunanize at all. Like, it's just automatic. Yeah. I get to materials tab and I put everything away. But no, I need to not put away the Lunanize anymore.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Okay, here we go. How is my discipline right now? 4,000. It's coming along. Okay. Is it still nighttime? Yes, it is. No need to rest. We're going to enhance. I don't even have Font of Fire on me. What am I doing?
Masterworks all.
It's okay. We'll enhance it anyway. Here it is. There goes all my dang money.
The masterworks all. Come again.
We could have more, but I'm doing this because time. I'm trying to keep it nighttime, and erasing that 30 seconds of running is probably going to help. Give me the weapon.
Pick the maker and have your pick. Any you like. What will it be? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Change location or change equipment. Go get our Font of Fire.
What will it be? Have your come again.
Alright, now we got the weapon. Now we can bring it downstairs and beat up the Frostwyrm. We're still average, right? Yep, we are. Not the Frostwyrm, the worm. I'm upside down. Let's go this way. Alright, so that's 8. That's stress! Ugh. I think that's a stress. I might have caught it early. Yeah, this looks like a stress. Stress is the chamber with all the ice monsters. We've been here many, many, many times to fight the same enemy. Because he is the easiest dragonkin to get to, which means he's the easiest way to dragon forge your stuff at very low levels. Until you get really nice at killing dragonkin, which do have higher dragon forging rates, or the Ur Dragon. You can also hit up the Ur Dragon to dragon forge stuff too. But the reason I'm going to hit this guy up instead is because his weakness is fire. And I have a fire mace and a fire spell that are just going to eviscerate his health bar. Alright. I don't really care about the ice spell. Okay. Now he should be nice and dead for us. What is this thing's magic like right now? I just want to check it out. 175, 302. Alright. To compare to my... It's actually not much worse than the Rusted Staff. If we compare it to Ascalon, though, it's like 444. Ascalon's much more of a attack heavy weapon than a defense heavy weapon. Than a special attack heavy weapon, I mean. I've been watching too much Pokemon magic heavy weapon. There we go. Yeah, it's actually, you can already see, its magic isn't that much worse than some of the weapons I'm already using that are Dragon Forged and Silver Forged. So once I Dragon Forge it, it should hopefully be quite powerful. I'm just going to start here. Hopefully he doesn't claw swipe me. That's even worse than a gloss wipe. Right here should be safe. No, it wasn't. I was hoping he would land with his heart facing me. Pointless. And you would notice every time I've Dragon Forged a weapon so far, I've done it buffed. This time I'm not buffing because this is how much of an advantage I have over him. I don't need to buff at all. No. Can I hit your heart? Your heart. Why is my aim so bad? Your heart. There we go. Alright, fine. I'll do it from your wings. It goes underground anyway. Apparently that works really well from the other side of his wings. I guess it's because you're so close to him and you cast it while he's still down on the ground, so it does full damage. I'm gonna guess that's why. Because I think if I was buffed, that would have killed him outright. Like, I'm pretty sure all I need to do is pop some conquerors and I can kill him outright with the first cast. Alright, what are you going for? Yeah, that can't happen. I don't really care what you do, but you can't do that. I might be a little off here. Articulation hurts. Not having articulation right now hurts. I gotta get that. I really do have to work on my placement for that, though. I just want to be in the right spot, and I don't know if you can pre-position yourself so that you're in the right spot. Like maybe just one step into him when you go. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Here. Let me see what pattern that is. I don't know if Stone Jungle has a different pattern. Yeah, you should probably make sure you're facing his heart when you do that. I wonder, it feels like the 3 tiers work even if they're even if they're in your it feels like those tiers are working really well. Even if they're in your inventory instead of in your player inventory, like even if they're in your storage instead of your player's inventory, because I am still getting tons of drops right here. Okay, can't be mad about that. That's gonna work. No. Right here. Not exactly facing his heart. Might not kill. I stand corrected. It killed. Is this going to be another hour that I spend trying to kill this thing? Kill a Drake for a single weapon? I don't want it to be that. I really don't want it to be that. But I feel like armor pieces Dragon Forge faster than weapons most times. I really do feel like that. I feel like they have separate. I feel like they have different Dragon Forging reliability, or not reliability, probability. That's what I'm looking for. Although I guess probability and reliability are very much tied. Right here. Looks like, yep, I'm facing directly away. That should hit his heart. Ooh, yeah, no, that's perfectly wrong. That's definitely not hitting his heart. It's hitting his head. Oh, pleasantly surprised. Can I get? I'm gonna start using parry apps to make this faster. I'm gonna start with just the strength parry apps. I think, yeah, right. Nah. Let's see. Strength parry apps only. Let's go. Rawr. XD rawr. That sucks. Alright, this one can't go off. You landed way farther away from me than I wanted you to. Dang. I almost did it. He only had like what? That's pointless. He's gonna die. Dang, I don't get to do my I don't get to do my second test with magic at all. I want to try with magic and then with both, and I don't get to try any of that stuff. I didn't even break all that many things on him. Oh well. What was the number for the magic that this was adding before? So it went from like low 300s to 381. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's compare to, that would actually be a drop in magic. That does still increase my magic by almost 100 actually. Almost 100. Oh yeah, I guess because of my, what you call it, my buffs, my augments. Yeah, that's a huge drop in magic. Owl Mace is somehow keeping up still too. That's the surprise for me. What does it take to silver forge a font of fire? Question. Font of fire. An elite. See, that's why that's why I was saying. There's literally no freaking way I was going to get this thing up to Gold Forge. Oh, Elite Lantern, Bitter Black Novelty level 3. Okay, I was thinking Elite Lantern was the same as the Bone Lantern. My bad. I'm tripping. Free Diamond and Midnight Helix, Rotwood Depository, Forgotten Hall, and Bitter Black Sanctum. So out of all of those, maybe Forgotten Hall. I think Forgotten Halls is a guaranteed drop, right? Or a very easy drop. Yeah, it's a very easy drop. It's the hidden chest up in the corner. So I could farm that every 3 days pretty simply. Okay, so that's something I could farm, but I'd have to. What does it take to fight a fire? Elite Lantern. Forgery costs. You can't forge it. Lucky us. So you cannot forge this item. You would have to get 4 of them from basically farming Bitter Black Novelty level 3s. A lot. A lot, a lot. And here's the thing, you almost always get a Bitter Black Novelty level 3 from beating Daimon, right? Uh, but by the time you're beating Daimon, you no longer need to even worry about upgrading this weapon. So you could continuously farm the Bitter Black Forgery, or whatever it's called, Novelty level 3 from this one spot in the Forgotten Hall every 3 days. And let's see, how hard would it be to get into the Wildwood Depository? How hard would it be? Where is it in the Wildwood Depository? Bitter Black Novelty level 3 is rare in there. So basically, you would only get it in one spot, and you just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. In order to finally be able to silver rarefy this. And when you silver rarefy it, what does it do? I mean, it does jump tremendously in magic power. It only jumps like 10 in strength, but it jumps 250 in magic from silver rarefication. Just, yeah, it jumps to stupidly high in magic. Here's my thing. I'm not going to have the time to do that, so I'm not going to do it. I'm happy with it being. I feel like this is just like getting this to Gold Forge or even to Silver Forge is just showing that you've mastered the game and there's nothing else for you to do. That is a challenge in and of itself to get 4 Elite Lanterns. But when you do it, it does become the strongest fire weapon that a Mystic Knight can have. If you have that kind of patience. Or time on your hands. Or anything else of that nature. Let's see. What else could we upgrade while we're thinking about it? Khaled Bow would be the other weapon. I don't know if I already upgraded that. Hey, I didn't do it this time. Small steps. Caligbogue Dragon Forged. Let me see what it takes to Silver Forge it before I even Dragon Forge it. Let's see. Great Griffin Claw to 3-star it. Moonstone doesn't seem that hard to get. Let's see. You can mine it inside of Dust Moon Tower. That makes it super easy to get, actually. You can Silver Forge that quite quickly. And then Crimson Stone. I forgot where you get that. I think you get it from Pyrosaurians. Okay. Alright, so that would actually be, you could Gold Forge that very easily, actually. So let's go ahead and get it. Caligbog, completely unupgraded. Did I not upgrade a Caligbog at all? I did not upgrade a okay, yeah, I did.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again.
I'm gonna need money.
If I've a pick. Have your
How much
pick.
money do I
Any you
need?
like.
60,000. Yeah, I'm gonna need some money.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Bastion is the quickest one.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Grab a pawn, per usual. Let's go do some selling so we can do some buying. That dragon by itself gave me more than enough wake stones to
Me, I've not. I, the master works all. The master works all.
to actually offset my expenditures for this part. Wait, what? There we go. How much is it per wake stone? Oh, 39. Yeah, about 40,000.
The master works all.
Ah, that's a great thing about killing so many griffins in the early game.
Master work come again.
Okay. Well then. Hey, take me into your loving arms. Something, something, something with 1,000 stars. Maybe all right. So we fall off of random cliffs into the Everfall. Singing, we fall off random cliffs into the Everfall.
If I've a, have your pick. Any, what will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Where is it, Bastion?
What will it
All right,
be? Have your pick.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Dragon Forge this real quick too. Hopefully this one's as cooperative as the last one was. I don't think we'll need more than. Every time I say I don't think, I need to stop doing
Have your
that.
pick.
I will
What
need.
it be today?
I don't think I'll need, and I proceed to needing it and wishing I had it 2 minutes later while I'm fighting the thing, and I don't want to go backwards in time.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Where are we at in day? It looks like we still have nighttime left. Okay.
If I've a pick. Have your pick.
But in this
What will it
particular
be?
case, I will just go ahead and rest until nightfall again. Reason I did that is because I want the checkpoint. Because I've done a lot since I've last had a checkpoint. And it wouldn't make sense to go to Bitter Black and then I'd rather just spend the 500 gold. Go to Bitter Black and then I'm still wasting nighttime and yeah. This is probably not the right setup. I should probably be using something a little bit tougher. Or that. You can't put it to sleep. And lightning's probably not going to be all that effective. Let's just go with Almace. Almace will work. It always works. So my game plan here is basically to are you there? Hold up. Okay, it's there. Cool. My game plan here is basically to I should have buffed first. Use Almace and all right, let's go.
I'm in the El Puerto.
Let's swap weapons right quick. It's getting kind of crazy.
In the El Puerto.
I did hit it. I don't like the way he sounded. I don't like I don't like that sound, guys. I don't like it at all. The sound was ridiculous. I just barely managed. It looks like I just barely managed to hang on to everything I had. So yeah, I'm not going to buff first. I'm not going to. Well, when I say buff, there's two different types of buffs. I'm not going to parry apt first. I'm going to do this first. I want to try this with Caligboke next, actually. See how that goes. Wait until he sees me.
I must feed, slake my hunger. Your heart, give it here.
There. I just wanted to slow him down for a second. I didn't get the sigil out in time. I'm going to take damage from that. Is it going to hit my... Yeah. Alright, let's compare Dragonforge Almace to Caligboke. Yeah, no damage. Although when it drops, I should do accelerated damage. But yeah. I'm gonna try that entire battle with Calico next and see if it's worthwhile. Just to save time swapping items. So that I can keep my buffs buffed. Because even without mix, it was taking a minute there to actually get it all done. But if I play super aggressive, I should be able to make it time. Not actually enough damage to knock him out of the sky, huh? Okay. Good to know.
I must feed, slake my hunger.
Wow. Not enough knockback at all. And this is with me having like 3 knockback boosting items. It's called Abyssal Anguish, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. Even if you're not weak to the thing that I'm hitting you with, it hurts. Yeah, I could do it with Calico out first. So this particular Drake has a higher defense stat than the normal Drakes. So that's why I I'm kind of like it's convenient Drake because it's this close to you, but it's also kind of inconvenient because of his higher stat. And if you're using a weapon that's kind of weak like this one is, you just have to be mindful of that. It does get a little bit better after Dragon Forging, but it's still not amazing. Calico just it's just never amazing. I don't know how else to put it. Let's try past. Abyssal English. I feel like I should probably put Abyssal English on. Yeah, whatever. Really? You had all the options in a row and you chose to do that dumb shit. Okay, well, let's go ahead and buff up. Because he's playing with us now. Now we're gonna get on. We on bumpers now. There we go. Got it. Okay. So with that, we have this Dragon Forged. That said, I don't really plan on needing it anytime soon because mostly what you need it for are Elder Ogres
I'm only a stronger will.
and
If there
Garm,
is
and I'm not planning on running into any of those things before I swap classes again, so I'm not going to need Calig But it is one of my 5 weapons at in-game that I always have for Missing Knight here.
if there is aught I can do,
And I don't actually use Almace at in-game because I do have
there is
Magebreaker,
aught I can do.
so that's not an item I use. You've already demonstrated how bad Almace is against Gore Cyclops, which is the main thing you want ice for at in-game, besides Firedrake. And it's pretty bad against Firedrake too. If it wasn't for magic, magic cannon, if it wasn't for great cannon, it would be unusable.
If there is aught I can do,
We got 17. I'm about to go back down there and try to get that work.
if there is aught I can do, say.
But that'll be next episode. So we'll do a little bit more farming for Bitter Black level 2's weapons, because I do want that Magebreaker before I finish up
If
this
there is
class.
aught I can do, only a stronger will. A will as yours can bring him peace. If there is aught I can do, say it. Only a stronger will. A will as yours. If there is...
Nope.
If there is only pray.
Actually, no, let me actually go to caster this and
I must
move time
only a
forward,
stronger will.
because I want
If
to
there is
do
aught I
all
can do,
3.
say it.
You know what might have hurt too? I think I might have been in daytime when I fought the Thunderwyvern too.
Only a stronger will. A will is yours. Sir, I would take you there.
I might have already been in daytime when I did that. That might have been a impacting thing. Because when I came out of Bitter Black last time, it was daytime when I went to Grand Sword.
How's the day find you? Good news. Matt, it's... What can I do you for? As you will.
Doesn't really
As
matter.
you will. As you will. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
Yeah, we're doing a lot with Julian's shield here. Granted, it's Silver Forge, but we're still doing quite a lot with it. What does it take to Gold Forge your shield? Probably something ridiculous that I don't want to do. Bestial Eye. Oh yeah, Garm. Yeah, Garm. That's falls squarely into the something ridiculous that I don't want to do category. That would be the only reason to actually Gold Forge my Calig Bogue right now would be to do that, to Gold Forge this. But I think that's a waste of time because this weapon's not that good, and I'm going to get a better weapon eventually. So yeah, that's all she wrote for this episode, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this episode, if you like watching me farm different things, remember to put a like down at the bottom. And yeah, if you're on YouTube and you watch this and you're enjoying it, I think I haven't checked my analytics in a while. But when I first checked it, I was blown away. It was like something like 3.2% of my viewers subscribed, and I'm like, wow, like that's ridiculous for watch hours. Because normally I see people complain about only having like 20%. I'm like, I mean, that's still, I mean, if you still have like 1 million subscribers, but like, well, anyway, yeah, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It will really help us out. I could stop doing those little things in the comments where I have to, look for all the different things, timestamps. I can stop doing that in the comments. I can just put it into the YouTube as chapters. So that'd be super awesome. But yeah, as always, I've been myself. You guys have been awesome. Until later, peace and chicken grease. I'm out.